Hey Libra, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your mid-month reading for April. Forgive me for the change in the normal schedule. I have a crazy work schedule for the next 2 weeks, so it's moved my filming schedule up. So instead of the end of the month, we're doing a mid-month, and then I will be filming the May predictions next week, so literally like a week from now. So if you're not already, please subscribe so you can be notified when that video comes up. Honestly, it'll probably be around next Tuesday for sure. But that out of the way, to all my newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Some ground rules out of the way. This is going to be a general reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because this is a general reading, my only ask of you is that you take these messages as they resonate. Do not try to force them. If the circumstances don't fit or you have to fudge too many things to make it fit your circumstances, that message just was not meant for you. You may resonate with one deck, you may resonate with all the decks. Just take them as they come, all right? Awesome. Because of the nature of a general reading, I do recommend you watch the videos for all of your signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just because you're watching your Sun video doesn't mean your message won't come through your Rising or through your Moon. Hell, even in your Jupiter, we do have Jupiter retrograde going on right now. That could be a thing. If you don't know your natal planets, you can get all that info for free online. Just have a natal chart done. You can check out astrologycafe.com. Yeah, and then come on back and watch your videos. I definitely recommend your Sun and your Rising. I find those personally the most important. I always watch those two for myself. But do with that information what you will. All right, so I'm going to tilt you guys down so we can get started. All right, so I have a couple decks out. I have some oracle decks we're going to use to get some kind of main themes, and then we'll get your main message from a tarot spread at the end. All right. All right, Spirit, so what is the main theme or main focus for Libra as we go through these final 2 weeks of April, moving into May, moving into Taurus season? What is the focus for Libras? Oh, that was not where I was expecting that cut. All right. So, I'm so sorry, Libras. I feel like I keep giving you some tough readings with your last spirit message and now this one. So here is your card for your main theme. Preservation. Preservation. Oh, you think this is great. You should see this card. Sorry, so my Libra roommate I talk about often is here. So I have him, right off camera. So, preservation. I think especially with this image, I almost want to say it's more about preservation, which, sorry, all these little mopeds or whatever is going by. I know not necessarily the same word, but for you guys, I think it's really about endurance and protecting what's important to you guys. You know, Libras, you guys have been going through some tougher energies. I think compared to some of the other signs, I think this month really has done a number for a lot of you. So, preservation, really about holding on to what's true. I almost want to say it's really protecting you in a really kind of sacred inner circle type of way. Like if you look at this image, you know, I really think you're both the skeleton and this kind of newborn. But this skeleton is kind of like the outside husk of you that has to interact with the world, that has gone through some shifts, some challenges, some obstacles. But the core of you, you know, what keeps you motivated, what keeps you happy, what gets you out of bed in the morning, that's the part we're protecting. You know, it's almost like you have this fake husk outside to kind of bear the storm and bear the beating to protect the core that's inside. So moving forward through these next 2 weeks, it is to continue to weather the storm. You know, you're not out of it yet. I'm not saying people are necessarily coming for you, but the key is kind of, I almost want to say it's like keeping sanity. You know, you are the sign of harmony and balance, which I've told many of my Libras. That doesn't mean you have balance, but you are the ones to find and maintain it, which is probably why you guys have some of the more unstable lives out of the people I know, at least. But it's because you guys always find that equilibrium. So this is how you're finding equilibrium. You almost have to like build up the husk and sacrifice the husk to protect the core, all right? Spirit, what animal medicine is helping Libra through these next 2 weeks? where they are working to preserve their true self. This will be good. This will be some assistance for you, Libra. Aww. Who is it but man's best friend, the dog? How cute is that? That is like the best little image too. Look at them. You have a whole little army. So, symbol of the friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are my inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. I love this. I couldn't think of a better card for you right now. Especially, where was the line? I choose to be happy. Again, this is the choice we're making. This is where our passion and our motivation lies. This is what we're protecting. So we're choosing this not to give in to all the stuff going around. This is what we're choosing. I am a protector and I am a friend. I love that. Both of those energies encompassed in your preservation card. You know, and I almost want to say the love without condition. I think that is something that you will be extending both inward and outward. Definitely inward for yourself. Not being critical of yourself, not being judgmental of yourself. And I think with everything that's going on for you guys, definitely some self-love and self-compassion is going to be called for. And I think that's what's encompassed for the inner journey with this dog card. And then outwardly, although you may be dealing with some frustrations, you may even be dealing with some frustrating people, I think the best way to keep your sanity is to not lash out of anger or frustration. You still want to exercise some compassion. And again, this compassion isn't necessarily for the other person, although I'm sure they'd rather I'm sure they'd rather have, you know, a gentler approach than a harsher one. And although you may really want to give them the harsh one, you know, I think with this card, it's because I feel like with the people a lot of you are dealing with, although they may be a point of contention or there may be some frustration with them, I think they are a friend. Either you have a good relationship with them already going into whatever this tough situation is, or there's some type of connection there. It's just feeling a little strained at the moment. So to go in there super brash and super bold literally could burn some bridges. And I'm not saying, you know, that this is like your boss and you want to like maintain, you know, a certain impression or anything like that, but you don't want to burn bridges, as in like you don't want to break this connection that honestly still could be something beneficial. It's just a little tough in this moment. All right, so you want to be a friend to others, to yourself, as you are continuing to preserve what's true and persevere. I think when I first saw that card I wanted to say persevere too, even though it's preservation. I think because I just know what you guys have been going through. All right, Spirit, what is the main message for Libra for these next 2 weeks as we move into May and move into Taurus season? Oh, I love this. This is great. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Celebration, reunion, rejoicing, reveling. All right, starting off very strong here with the Lovers card. Love this. So this could be a Gemini, so there could be a fellow air sign coming in, maybe dealing with a fellow air sign. The Lovers card in general just speaks to a soul connection. You know, it's almost like the 2 identical stars meeting. So this, to me, this is talking about, if it's not a Gemini, if you're not directly dealing with the Gemini, I think a lot of you have the opportunity for some support. There's some help coming with this card coming up in the Lovers card. And it doesn't have to be a lover. It doesn't have to be someone that you share romantic interest with. But it is someone who you share a soul connection with, which again could be this person of contention. I talked about that with the dog card. There's something there. It may be tough at the moment, but there's some connection there. Oh, this is going to make you happy as well. Plus you have the World card, completion, fulfilling a cycle or some type of situation. So whatever is going on, it is coming to an end. This preservation card, even more so, is like, hang on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Look at that Ace of Wands, passion, motivation, desire. To me, this is your desire to see this through, to kind of get out of this and get things going. Ooh, okay. 5 of Cups. So this is the energy we're dealing with. I think this is the darkness that this Ace of Wands is lighting up. This 5 of Cups is mourning, loss. I do think for some of you guys out there, not all of you, whatever this point of contention is, whatever the stuff you've been dealing with, which again is coming to an end. I feel like it has to do with whoever is being embodied in this Lover's card. Whatever issue went through, there was some type of loss, and I think everyone, not just you, everyone is feeling a certain way about it, because it was a loss. I think there was something that was super valuable to both of you that, you know, now has a little blemish on it, going through whatever has just happened. Yep. 3 of Swords, lots of hurt feelings of betrayal possibly. There may have been some backstabbing. This could be heartache if this was a romantic situation. So yeah, people are feeling hurt, people are feeling abused. Look at that. And then again, here's your preservation with the Strength card, having that inner strength to go on. And like I talked about with the Dog card, the Strength card doesn't speak to aggression or assertive behavior. This is a very gentle, quiet strength. You can see, even though this is a fierce lion, his mouth is closed. He's not roaring, he's not baring his fangs. You know, again, this is just an inner knowing what must be done. I will carry on, I will move on, but you don't have to be loud and roary and bossy to see it through. So, honestly, I think this is a beautiful reading. And it's a beautiful end to everything you guys have been going through. Yes, it has been painful. Yes, it has, for some of you, it could be really hurtful. It could be really sad. I'm not trying to belittle that at all. You guys have gone through a very interesting April. I know a lot of you have had some feedback to share about it. Know that whatever that situation was, I almost want to say the worst is over as well. I think you're really coming to the end of it, or at least it's over and now you're kind of in that, you know, resolution, kind of picking up the pieces phase. But it is done, there is support, there is going to be a new beginning. You know, we just need to move through these energies, but you are strong enough. Like I was saying, you guys are the scales. I think out of the 12 signs, you probably have one of the more chaotic lives, but it's because you are the sign that learns how to even it out. You know, this is what you do. You take the chaos and find order in it. You bring harmony and peace to it. That is what you do. It is what you will do again. You just happen to be in one of those chaotic moments. But, you know, as they say, this too shall pass. She is passing. It's moving. You're going to be good. To me, the biggest thing is really this Dog card. And as much as I say there's support for you, I think this Dog card is really about you being a friend. You being the bigger person to see the higher perspective, see, you know, what's going on from the other side. This is you exercising your level of compassion, which I know you can. Sometimes may not be the first and natural instinct, but I know you can do it. You're a very harmonious sign. Lean into that as we finish out this month and move into Taurus season. All right, my loves. I am going to send you guys out. Amazing reading. We're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. It's going to be awesome. Just remember these main themes to hang on to. All right? Sending you guys all my love. Wishing you the best as always. Thank you again for watching this video and joining me here. Also, I appreciate every like, comment, subscription. Speaking of subscriptions, make sure you are, because we have the May videos coming up in about a week. So that will be exciting. As always, you can connect to me any way possible. You can hit me up down below with any comments or questions. You can DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box. All right, my lovely Libras, you take care, and I will see you in your next video. Bye.